Nate Bud, C-Mac, shout out my loc, Spider Loc, cuz. Nate Bud, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Chris.
Nate Bud, Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loc. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Google Gang, yeah! How y'all doing? Happy New Year to every single one of y'all. Welcome to this first episode of 2023. This is King of the Kitchen. I'm your boy Vicious V and I am at your service. So this year, we're gonna do a few more dishes, a few more tips, a few more things to help some of you fellas become a real king of the kitchen. But my question to you is, do you have what it takes to be a king of the kitchen? Well, I'm gonna help you do this. So what y'all need to go ahead and do is wash your hands, get your spatulas ready, and let's see what you got. Okay, so you know I simply tell y'all, I'm gonna show y'all something quick, something simple, something easy. This time the dish I got for you is gonna be simple, it's gonna be easy, but it's not gonna be quick. We're gonna make a shredded chicken Parmesan pasta, and it's gonna be prepared in a crock pot. So the ingredients I'm gonna have listed out for you, of course, as you know, is chicken. We're gonna do something different with the chicken this time, okay? Hint, hint, wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so these are the ingredients that I'm gonna be using to make this shredded chicken Parmesan pasta. Of course, you got your boneless, skinless chicken breast right here. I got some parsley, I got some basil, I got some oregano. Pepper and salt is gonna be used to season this chicken right here. This that I'm using right here is this is a tomato, basil, and garlic tomato paste mix or whatever. You can use a plain tomato paste, whatever you want. As long as it's two 24-ounce jars, you can use plain tomato puree, whatever you want. I'm just using this because I enjoy the flavor of it, whatnot. But if you can't endure too much of the basil or too much garlic or whatever, use plain tomato puree or tomato paste, whatever you want. Okay, so this is the pasta noodles I'm going to be using. This is penne noodles, P-E-N-N-E. This is penne noodles. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but guess what? That's what I'm saying right now. So these are penne noodles. I'm going to be using them. I'm going to put these in a pot and boil them, but that's going to be later on during the cook process. What I have over here is some shredded mozzarella and shredded Parmesan cheese. This is what we're going to be using. It's going to be topped off on top of the crock pot. And you're gonna use that to give it that nice look, that cheesy look. Hey, you remember what I told you what I was gonna do with this chicken? Watch this. I hope y'all get the point. All right, now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start seasoning this chicken up. I'm gonna put it on a tray, have it isolated and whatnot, not on the tray that it came in. I'm gonna season it with some salt and pepper. Then I got my crock pot out right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour my tomato paste up in there, and I'm gonna add my seasonings up in there. I will let you know the amount of seasonings you're going to use for each one. Alright, so now that I got the seasoned chicken up, the next thing I'm going to do, we're going to go straight to this crock pot. Alright, what we're going to do in this crock pot is we're going to go ahead and throw in our 2 jars of crushed tomatoes or the tomato paste if you're using the same thing I'm doing. The ingredients that's going to be used is a tablespoon of basil, a teaspoon of oregano, and a teaspoon of parsley. If you want, you can also throw in a diced onion, like a whole diced onion. And you can also throw in a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. That's optional. I'm not putting those 2 items in because I have to eat this. So, if that's how you want to make your dish like that, you go right ahead. Like I said before, if you can't deal with too much of certain seasonings like the basil, the oregano, or the parsley, modify it a little bit, okay? Do what makes it comfortable for you. But if you want your girl to say you a king of the kitchen, I'm just saying, make it how she want it or how she like it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my advice, though. So we added our ingredients to the crock pot. We already got the chicken seasoned up and whatnot. All you're gonna do, very quite simple, just stir it up real good. Mix all up, mix your ingredients up real good. And then after that, once you get everything mixed up and it's all blended up real well, you're gonna basically take your chicken and you're gonna submerge them inside all the ingredients are mixed up. We got our chicken submerged into this pasta, or this paste, as you want to call it. You're gonna go ahead and plug in your crock pot if you haven't already. I don't know. If you have a medium setting on there, go ahead and set it to medium. That will be the best one. But if you have just a low or high, like how I have, you can go ahead and set it to high. This is gonna cook for 4.5 hours. It's a slow cooker, so it's gonna cook the chicken through and through. When you cook the chicken through and through, it's easy to shred it up and whatnot, which is why it's gonna be a shredded Parmesan pasta. Alright, so that's gonna cook for 4.5 hours, so I guess we wait. Also, while we're waiting, within the last 12 minutes of your pasta being cooked, we're gonna take that time to take our penne noodles. You're gonna take about 1 pound of it and put it in a pot, and we're gonna boil that, cook it up real good. Once that's done, along with the crock pot, we add all our ingredients together. Around that time, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Till then, let's wait.
double obey. Do what I say, do it twice. Can't see me on the mic, I'm way too nice. Dirty South Central, we shoot 2 dice. The 211 is the price for new ice. I'm blessed with a curse. Rip a hole in your chest with the verse. I'm the best of the worst. Junk driving off cognac fizzing. Shooting it out, I ain't going back to prison. Tell them what time it is, my time. I'm brighter than diamonds is when I shine. I love the squab, that's why I work out. I'm trying to check more cheese than a church house. Still bleed the block in the worst drought. And keep bitch niggas quiet as a church mouth. Damn right, I'm a boss in my own right. Eat it day or night, live life on sight. No witnesses nowhere around me. I squeeze on them, that's why I wear brownies. I'm banged out, that's why I wear seenies. And why the bitch boys so scared to see me. But it's okay, I drink.
Alright, so we down to these last 10 minutes, right? So what we're about to do is go ahead and start these penne noodles real quick. Wash my hands real quick, you know, before I get back into the shit. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this, alright? Oh yeah, see how we're looking. Look at that. Look at that right there. Water, penne noodles. That's what we're about to use. We're gonna go ahead and boil these up, get them good and ready. Should take about 10 minutes. Okay, so quick tip when doing pasta noodles. Whenever your pasta is done, and time off. Alright, so quick tip. Whenever you're putting any kind of noodles, like penne noodles, especially into a pot and you're boiling it, before it gets to boiling point, like once you see it start boiling, cut that eye down to a simmer about real low. You don't want the water over boiling and whatnot. You don't want to overcook these possibly. You want it all to cook evenly and extremely smooth, like this right here. You want it like that. And just stir it up a little bit. Don't want to get stuck to the pot and whatnot. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, the penne noodles are just about done. We're going to add them into the pasta, but first we got to shred this chicken up. So the best way to do this is take your 2 forks and literally separate the chicken. You're going to constantly separate it until it has that shredded look. And once you give it that shredded look, it'll be good to go. And then you can add your penne noodles into it. Noodle, make sure it's ready. Perfect. Ready. So what we're gonna do, we'll take these penne noodles, we're gonna dump them into this here pasta. Look what we got here. And what I'm doing right now is I'm mixing everything together. You See, I'm putting my shredded chicken on top of the noodles to give it that pasta look. To make it a little bit authentic. You know, about to have some toast in the oven to go along with this. You can use regular dinner rolls. You can use Texas toast. You can use garlic bread. Anything will be perfect with this, but this is gonna be fire. All right, so we are almost done. We're at the final steps. So the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our shredded cheese into this. Top it off with a little bit of parsley, a little bit of basil, just to give it that authentic Italian look. You know what I'm saying? So what this is gonna consist of is a cup and a half of mozzarella shredded cheese and a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. After that, you can go ahead and top it off a little bit with a little bit of parsley or a little bit of basil. I'm gonna go with parsley just to give that more authentic Italian look. Put your top back on top of it and then give it another 15 minutes and it'll be ready to serve. By then, the dinner rolls will be done as well. Guys, that's it. This is how you make your shredded chicken Parmesan pasta. And this might help you become a king in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? But check this. If you like this shirt that I got on, check it out. You can go to www.baymaxstreetwear.com and y'all please like, subscribe, and join the Most Easty Spider Loc on YouTube. You can follow him on Facebook at Curtis Spider Loc Williams or follow him on IG at BaitMacBiz. You know what I'm saying? The marijuana-thon still continues, and so is the king in the kitchen. This is your boy Vicious V signing off. Gina! Get your spatula, boys.
Snakewood and that Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loc. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.